We are. See, everything else get fucked up. Tried getting on the computer yesterday, and thing running so fucking slow. You have to run an antivirus thing or run a full scan, whatever the case may be. I never got a chance to really sit down and get on here, so I would have been on last night. Luckily, because the Nats got rained out and they're doing a doubleheader right now as I'm talking. Uh, Gives you a lot of time. Who would have thought really the Nats could have pulled off a sweep of Milwaukee? By having played 2 games on Sunday, which really interfered with my viewing because I was going between watching the Nats, watching the Caps, watching the Rays. I think I did this the last time I did a video, but so I didn't get an opportunity to really sit down and talk about the Caps. A game Sunday, I don't know what to make of it. I'll be honest with you. I didn't see the same type of intensity we'd seen the previous 2 games. Rangers, sensing this was desperation. They go all out. The game was interesting. Basically the winning goal for the Rangers goes off Michael Neuvirth's shoulder. Just goes really behind him, off his shoulder into the net. It's just a crazy bounce, but I said before, none of these games are, in the first round, none of these games are slam dunks. Nobody's getting swept. I almost would have been made out a liar, except for the fact Blackhawks, won their game last night, because they were down 3-0 on Vancouver. So, they won. So, I don't know about that series. I haven't really kept track that much. I spent my time really between actually just looking at the Flyers series when you had the chance. By the way, the Flyers series goes on tonight. So does Game 4 for the Caps and the Rangers. This game tonight, I don't know. All I can say is, the Caps need to come out a little more intense than they have been. Nobody wants 7 games. I've said this may go 6 games, an outside chance of 7. I'm starting to think, no, I don't want this going 7. Because every time it goes 7, it's just something that's bound to go wrong. So we'll figure that one out tonight. Meantime, of course, problem is that that's now in conflict with the second game for the Nats doubleheader. They're doing game 1, the game they would have played last night, except, they had, let's see, tornado sirens and everything. So, this started out good. John Lennon was doing great. They staked them a 7-0 lead. Giving up a home run to Albert Pujols, I understand. That in itself was, unavoidable. But everything that happened after that is just, no, it's enough to make it crazy. It's now 7-5. I believe it's the bottom of the 7th. Give me a moment. This game is on. There we go. 7-5. You got runners first and second, 2 out, and oh my God. And they have a pinch hitter, I guess, for the pitcher. A 7-0 lead. He figured, it was even 7-2 when John Lennon left. So, still, this is what happens with the Nats. There's good and bad with this team. The good is you're seeing this Nationals team that's far more aggressive on the base paths and the plate than I've seen since they've been here. And that is a good thing. It's a wonderful thing. The bad part is when you have games like this, where you have staked out a lead for a starting pitcher that is You cannot lose this game. There's no way you can lose it. But you find, but here's the problem. The back end of our bullpen, which is like uh, Tyler Clippard, Drew Storen, Doug Slayton to a lesser extent, the back end is, at times they're lights out. You can get a minor glitch here, there, and everywhere. But pretty much they can be lights out. It's the front end of this bullpen. When you get to Chad Gaudin, you get to Brian Broderick, who is not really my favorite reliever now, although he is slightly improving. You get to the front end, and that's where this just starts to betray you, and it just fucks everything up. Well, hopefully the Nats will hold on to this, and then game 2 is tonight. It's like 8 o'clock. Caps are on at 7. So at least I know my viewing time gets divided, so at least I won't be on here. Oh, Lord. I don't know if I had the chance here in the last video I made, whether I got to talk about Bryce Harper. I think I did when I came back. It was Friday, so I think I did a video then. I did get a report, from a friend of my brother's who had gone Monday to see the Hagerstown play, and I think he said Bryce Harper went 0 for 2. The guy that replaced him in playing right field, that his replacement got the game-winning hit, so like it's a learning process. I've said it at the start. If he spends the entire year in the minor leagues, great. The only thing I ask is how fast he's going to accelerate through the farm system. Whether he's going to get the Potomac by Memorial Day weekend, if not sooner, that's my guess. I'm not predicting, that's my guess. But however long it takes this year, okay, we grow used to it. He'll show up in September, and then they'll decide next year whether he needs to go back to the minors or not. That's all there is to it. I'm not worried, but you wanted to start this in the minor leagues. You wanted to see what it was like. Welcome to the minors. Actually, now that I remember, I did make a little video here on Friday. I think it was Friday night. I made one detailing, with all the pictures I had taken Friday of Bryce Harper, and that was all I took. I couldn't take pictures of the other, his teammates and stuff, because who's really going to know their names in a year or two? Anyway, that is neither here nor there. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. This being Wednesday afternoon. When do I make a video on Wednesday afternoons? Anyway, we're done. I can't think of anything else to talk about. I'm sure something may come up. I will give a note here. This is not anything definite. Yeah, my brother keeps talking like we're going to go up, him and me are going to go up to Pittsburgh and see the Nats take on the Pirates. Probability could be Saturday, but this is weather dependent. And the last I checked with the Weather Channel doing the forecast for this area, and was they were calling for scattered thunderstorms on Saturday and Sunday. So as I said, that's a local area. It's not the Pittsburgh area. I have no idea. I probably will not know anything, I don't know, Thursday night, Friday when he calls me. So if I'm in the Pittsburgh area, great. If I'm not, no big deal. No. But I just figured I'd give all of you enough of a heads up. In case I'm there, I will bring camera and have pictures and what have you. If I'm not there, then all probability I'll be doing a video. I don't know. Well, let's see. Saturday, I don't do this on Saturdays. But I know. Okay, I think now I'm done. I'll turn my attention to the conclusion of this game. So I will see you when I get a chance to do a video. So adios, motherfuckers. I'm out of here, and we're done.